Happy Thursday, everybody. It's the last day of the week. This is your favorite crypto trading show, Crypto and Coffee with the Trading Bros, with your favorite crypto guys, Clutch and B. Wellington. We've been calling it right all week, folks. Can we do it one more time today? Let's find out. Hey, we got mixed signals from the news. We got a downtrend going on. Are we going to get a bounce? Let's find out. What you got?
Well, thanks for that great introduction, Clutch. It's been as you mentioned, right? This has kind of been going along. It's been a good week for us. We've been calling it pretty accurately, which I would tell you is probably if you know how to look at the market, it's probably not a difficult thing to do at this point. It's just catching the wind is the most difficult, but the better chart to probably take a look at is going to be, I don't know what's going on my charts, but we're going to figure it out, which is the ETH on the USD, because it actually shows the EMA on this side. And so we've had this cross on the EMA, and what this is, I think, yeah, let me get my watch list back. We had this cross over on the EMA, the 800, and as we mentioned, this pattern continues to run. So you'll find that it kind of takes a couple of capitulations. We've got this low mark here that I'll mark off at 890, 67, and I'd mentioned that we're probably going to retouch into that area, and here we are, fairly close to it. And so you've got the beginnings of an X, right? A cross that's coming, which would indicate, us to go further down. So what I believe is going to happen, and what normally happens in this pattern, is this capitulates even more. So we'll retest in this area, but I have a strange feeling that we'll probably capitulate even further down, into this particular area before we get the move back up right before the cross. So they're going to bring this back down right before the cross. When everyone sees this cross and becomes very obvious that this is what's about to happen, then they will make a killer move. And I think it's going to be a fast move up to the 50 on the daily, which would be about 1,500. But I think we're going to make that move from somewhere around $600 to $700 bucks. So I think
$582 is my target.
Yeah. So, but the way that this looks to be playing out is that they're going to give the shorts a little bit of run.
Oh wow! There's a hurricane coming.
I know.
Oh my gosh! You heard it here first, folks. There is a hurricane in the Gulf. Not really. We're just joking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Show. Hey, man. I got in this short at 10:29 while ago.
Oh, did you? Well, that's good. I would confirm.
Keep on going, baby.
But what? It's Friday.
No, it ain't Friday. Tomorrow, Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Okay, with the program,
today's
sir.
Thursday. Sorry, and we got a lot of news that's coming out. I think we'll get a lot of trickery in the market, and I think that I do believe we'll get that reversal, which is why I think we'll capitulate very early, right, ahead of the news, and then move out of that. Maybe not to that 600 mark, but pretty quick.
Hey man, I say if they're down there, they might as well go get it, right?
Yeah. So we've got this pattern forming. So this is on the hourly. So we can see that the 200s crossed over the 50 on the hourly. We're down at that low ADR, or hit that low ADR for the day. We've broken this peak here. So really the last peak we need to break is right in this area, which is what I talked about earlier, was that 8, this line a little bit off, but 868, what is that? 883? I gotta get some better contacts.
You should put, hey man, you should put them Steve Urkel glasses you got on.
Yeah, no.
You do it for the viewers tomorrow.
I'm not gonna do it.
Do it for the viewers.
I'm not gonna do it for the viewers.
Oh,
Fuck the
man.
viewers. Oh, did I say that? Look, here we have this other. I think we'll end up getting to this area, which is that 960 area. Before we see some additional pullback. I mean, this is on the hourly. You might see some fluctuations on the minute. I mean, we've got this started. The futures market just opened, so we are in the mix now. So I'll go ahead and kind of move along so that we can get to Bookmap. I like to see Bookmap on the open. So yeah, so we're 4 minutes into the open. We've had kind of this move down in European session and this kind of the spike, but we've already recovered this vector here on the smaller time frame. But things look like we're probably going to move to the downside here. But I do think at some point we're going to retrace back up, maybe not to the daily open, but to clear some room, to take out some of these liquidations on the shorts. If we look at things like open interest, we're down to $3.5 billion. I mean, we were over 4.2 earlier in the week. And so this move has taken out a lot of liquidations and a lot of OI. And so as OI is declining along with price, people are closing positions. So you either have shorts that are closing and longs are getting liquidated on that end. So we'll have to see what comes of that. Everybody looks like
I know. I saw that.
Everybody looks like they're going
But
short.
you know what's funny is there's still a lot of people trying to go long. We'll show you that on Bookmap here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, but when you start looking at these major exchanges and, these are the perp market and, it looks very, the sentiment is out there. So stock market wise, I looked at the futures earlier, they were negative. So they open and they continue to drive to the negative. But again, this is in the first 30 minutes. This is the big news today. We've got PCE inflation. I mean, these numbers have already come out. So I'm late.
Yeah, right? Man. What so we got? What we got?
We've had PCE at 0.6 versus 0.24, 0.3 versus 0.4. So this is actually less than what was anticipated. So this number is a great number. So we may look to have a turnaround. PCE inflation year over year is the same, right? The only thing that's really different is monthly inflation is very high, 4.7. So this inflation number is coming down. Real disposable income, -1. That's not great. There's no estimate for it. Nominal personal income, -0.4. That's somewhat horrible. The consumer is getting smashed in this area. Nominal spending, 0.2. So the Fed is doing exactly what they want. They're destroying demand. Initial jobless claims is pretty much in line. I don't see anything that's, really in less than last year. And continuing jobless claims, 1.33 million. So I think this move to the downside may be a setup for a move to the upside based upon the fact that these numbers are actually positive. These are positive numbers for the market. This shows that the Fed's doing exactly what they are intended to do, and they're on track. So depending on, and the market's headed down. So in the first 30 minutes, I mean, this is trappy. This is trappy in my opinion. I'm going to allow you to take over so we can take a look at Bookmap.
Let me drive the ship, bro. I'm happy. I am happy to drive the ship. Okay. All right, guys. So this is High Block Capital, something that we do look at every morning. And if you guys remember on Monday, we were over here, we were positive on the liquidation level. And that was Monday. So just 3 short days. We're down -$9 billion. I mean, that's just how quick that they can take this liquidity out of the market, which is significant. Big deal is, guys, we do have a lot of stuff up to the top, just like B. Williamson said. We are starting to get some positive news. So I don't have anything other than this and some of the positive news to show that we are headed to the upside right now. But hey, liquidity can pop up in these order books and everything at any given moment. I do expect that we're going to get a bounce. Now, whether that's going to be a little later today or tomorrow, we're going to have to wait and see. But the key area that we probably want to see us get back up to is in the 1100s if we're going to start seeing some upward momentum. So 1100 right there is going to get us over that last high peak that we have. and then get us moving to the upside. So 1100 is definitely going to be the key area that we're looking forward for some upward momentum. However, if you look over here on the book map, can you see book map?
Yes, I can see book map.
Okay, so if you'll see right here, these big green bubbles right here, especially when they had the pink squares, are indicators that a lot of people are going long. And then if you'll notice, shortly after we start seeing this, we have reversals to start coming down, and vice versa. When we have, the big red circles, those are usually indications that a lot of people have gone short. So as you can see, the bulls are trying, guys. The bulls are trying. How long is it going to take them before we start getting a rally up again? I'm not going to be surprised if we see some movement to the upside in the next 48 hours and throughout the weekend. But right now, everything that we're seeing on the order book is to the downside. As you can see, we are approaching the bottom of the chart volume profile right here around 10-12. We have a whole bunch of orders right here at 1,000, and you guys know the 1,000 number is a big psychological number, and if we break below that, I do think we'll probably have the potential to see some heavy selling at that point. Or maybe we do get a bounce. So big key area for support right now is $1,000. If we break that, I would go ahead and assume that we are definitely going to see some more movement to the downside, and this is the reason why. Let this catch up real quick because, man, I'll tell you what, I love this program. It's got a lot of data to it. As you can see here, we zoom out just a little bit more so you guys can get the big picture of what we're really looking at here is this. Nothing here, and everything's down here. That 900 range, that 800 range that B. Wellington was talking about us getting back to, I think that's a very high probability. And as you can see, at $800 right now, we have a cluster of almost 20,000 orders. 20,000. So it's anyone's game today, but like I mentioned, I do expect some more movement to the downside, and we will be watching for that bounce. We do have a new Twitter account. We do have a new Instagram account. We're getting some stuff updated to that. We hopefully will have everything to share with you guys on the show, and that way we can start tweeting and feeding you guys information throughout the day so that you can stay caught up with what's going on in the market, because we're at the charts all day long, because we're doing what we love here, and helping you guys become better traders is definitely something that we want to help you do. So when we get all that information out, make sure you subscribe, follow our channel. We're even going to have a Discord as well, so feel free to jump in and get in on the action. Have fun making money in your shorts today, guys, and that's all I got. Until next time, AM.